Good day, everyone. I am Carla Nicole Perenya, and the topic assigned to me is all about the educational implications of naturalism to teachers and teaching methods. But before we proceed to the discussion proper, I want to give you a brief background about naturalism. Naturalism is a philosophy in accordance with nature. It emphasizes learning through senses. Okay, in naturalism, it is a child-centered. Ang focus po natin dito ay ang estudyante. In naturalism also, it ignores textbooks. Hindi po tayo nakafocus sa textbook. Ang tanging puhunan lang ng isang estudyante as naturalist ay ang kanyang sarili. We're going to show you the role of a teacher as naturalist in a series of pictures. First one, teacher as an observer. Okay, kung makikita natin dito sa picture, nanonood lang siya sa kung ano yung ginagawa ng estudyante niya. In naturalist, hinahayaan natin na magkulay ang isang bata. Hindi natin siya tuturuan na dito ka magkulay or kulayan mo ito. Ang role ng isang teacher as naturalist, we will give them the crayons, the materials, and we will let them to discover kung ano ba yung gagawin nila. Alam naman natin na ang isang bata, kapag binigyan natin sila ng pangkulay at ng kukulayan, hindi na natin ituturo sa kanya kung ano ang gagawin na kulayan mo yan. On their mind, alam na nila kung ano yung kanilang gagawin. The role of a teacher as naturalist is teacher as an observer. Titingnan lang natin kung tama na ba yung kinukulayan nila, hindi natin sasabihin sa kanila na ito ang dapat mong kulayan. We will let them to discover kung ano ba yung dapat nilang gawin sa kanilang gawain. Second one, teacher using a heuristic method in solving an equation. So what is a heuristic method? Heuristic method in mathematics is all about the rules of thumb. Kung paano tayo mag-solve using our thumb. Okay, in the picture, alam naman nating lahat na the subject used is mathematics. Okay, let's assume, using the photo, na ang tinatanong ni teacher is 5 plus 5 or 5 minus 5. It's all about something addition or subtraction. Okay, instead na bilangin ni teacher sa kamay niya yung sagot, hinahayaan niya na si student ang makadiscover ng correct answer. And that is the role of naturalist as a teacher. Tayo ay tagagabay lamang, hinahayaan natin na estudyante mismo ang makadiscover or makaalam ng tamang sagot. And that is an example of naturalist method, heuristic method in mathematics. Third one, teacher as gardener. Looking at the picture, the students represent as a plant while the teachers represent as the water. Okay, alam naman nating lahat na ang isang halaman ay tumutubo ng kanya. The role of the water is to help them grow. So, ganun lang din ang role ng teacher as a naturalist. Tinutulungan lang natin ang estudyante to grow on their own. Kumbaga tayo ba ay tagadagdag lamang or taga-observe lang kung ito ba ay lumalaki na, kung sila ba ay nag-grow na, or kung sila ba ay hindi pa nag-improve. Ang role lamang ng teacher as naturalist is to water the students to grow. In naturalist, the student is the foundation of his or her own knowledge. The role of a teacher is to water them to grow. To sum it up, the different role of a teacher in naturalist is an observer, facilitator, and gardener. The teacher has to provide suitable opportunities and create conditions that are conducive to the natural development of the child. Okay, in naturalist, the main job of the teacher is to carefully observe the student's actions, behaviors, and needs. Okay, taga-observe lamang tayo. As a facilitator, we will help them to guide the learning process. For example, the teacher will provide a material in the experiment. Let's assume na yung topic is all about what will happen if we add salt to the water. Instead of telling the answer, hahayaan natin na si student ang makadiscover at mag-experiment kung ano ba ang sagot doon sa tanong na what will happen if we add salt to the water. And last one, teacher will help them to nurture and cultivate the growth. As a teachers, in naturalist, we must create learning experiences and environments that allow children to explore and engage with the world around them. Hahayaan natin sila na sila ang makadiscover ng mga bagay-bagay na nakapaligid sa kanila. Okay, now we will proceed to the teaching methods as naturalists. As we can see on the photo, kung makikita natin sila ay naglalaro while learning. So this is an example of a method in naturalists because this is a playway method. Okay, kapag ang isang estudyante ay pinakitaan natin ng mga laruang iyan na nakapatas in their respective colors. Kahit hindi natin sabihin sa estudyante ang gagawin nila, automatic nilang malalaman na kailangan natin pagsamasamahin ang color white, green, blue, etc. Dahil po, playway method is an example of being a naturalist. And we all know that playing is the natural activity of a child. We can learn most especially when they are playing. Okay, second one. This is also an example of a teaching method as a naturalist. The teachers help the students to experience learning. Mas natututo ang isang estudyante kapag nararanasan niya or siya mismo ang nakaka-experience at nakaka-discover ng isang bagay. Okay, kagaya nung sa picture, parang may nakita silang isang object but using their magnifying glass, hahayaan ni teacher na silang makakita or makadiscover ng bagay na kanyang itinuturo. Experiments is also an example of teaching method in a naturalist. Like what I've said a while ago, we will let them discover and experience learning. So yung mga science laboratories natin, that is an example of teaching method in naturalist. Yung problem solving na kunwari, magsusulat tayo sa board na sila ang makaka-discover ng answer. For example, we will write on the board 4 plus 4 and we will let them solve. That is also an example of a naturalist method in teaching. To sum it up, the implications of teaching method is naturalist. First one, learning by doing. Naturalists condemn rote learning and encourage learning by doing. So in naturalists, students learn best when they are actively engaged than passively receiving information. For example, you will going to teach a history subject. Mas gusto ng estudyante natin na maka-experience ng role-playing o kaya naman ay mag-visit sa different museum instead na magbasa ng libro. Mas gusto nila na na-experience or nakikita yung pinag-aaralan nila kasi ikaw yung magsasalita or ikaw ng ikaw yung mag-i-input ng topic or ng knowledge sa estudyante. In naturalists, they are fond in learning by doing. Next one, naturalism advocates the use of inductive methods in learning. We all know that when we say inductive methods, it involves moving from specific observations or experiences to broader generalizations rather than starting them with a theory or a rule. We will always remember that naturalism is a child-centered. It has an uncontrolled freedom of child. It emphasizes on psychology. It ignores textbooks. It focuses on observation method and the metaphysics of it, as nature is the ultimate reality. The epistemology, it is senses or the gateways of knowledge. And last one, the axiology, it is no belief in values. But before I end my report, I will give you a quotation by Greg Graffin. Naturalism teaches one of the most important things in this world. There is only this life. So live wonderfully and meaningfully. Thank you so much for listening. Have a nice day, everyone.